TULIP, simple soil analytics. Proper soil moisture is essential for growing plants. Soil analytics are often messy and limited by the products they are tested with. The existing platforms for this are inhibited by bad batteries or solar cells, things that fail over a short period of time, and an inability to upload or manipulate their data. TULIP is a first environmental sensor that relies on and works with your smart device, so you can perform soil analysis, upload data, and build a database.
So first how it works is that you just put it in, and it can basically tell the water amount in each soil pot we have right here. So we have dry, we have moist, and wet.
TULIP can be used individually for smaller files or linked together for commercial use. Along with taking your data you just recorded and uploading it to Parse, which is our cloud platform, it takes your GPS location of that soil so you know where and when you took your sample. TULIP is a key tool for anyone who wants to understand what's going on beneath their feet. TULIP, simple soil analysis.
Ooh. Wow. You obviously didn't develop that.
Oh, we did.
Oh, you did. So what did you do during this 24-hour period then?
Okay, so basically what we did is we designed this from the bottom up. We made our own circuit and we used all our own parts, including we 3D printed our own case. And we made our own iPhone app as well to go with it. And that's what we did.
Now, can it just be used for soil, or like, for instance, I always want to know if cake is moist. Can I put it in cake?
Okay.
Anything that you want.
Okay.
Anything that
Anything that you can stick the prawns into.
Oh. Oh.
Quality water company.
That's cool. Wow.
So who would use this? Tell us about the application.
So let's say I'm a small farm owner and I want to see what this plot of land is 1/8 of my acre. I see over there my plants are growing very well. Why is this? I can walk over to the place with this $10 tool, pop it in the ground for less than a second, and it'll tell me that it's wet, it's not wet. And it'll actually give us the reading of how wet it is here if they want to see their exact data. Yeah.
In your example, you had dry, moist, wet. Can you, how small of a definition can you go down to? How specific?
So basically, what it is that it's based off a percentage that we calculate ourselves, and we form our own measurements based on that, the data that we gather.
The dry, wet, and moist is kind of just a general idea of where you are. It's not really meant to be precise. The actual precise data is down here. You can kind of see the average over the last 2 seconds it is, and so on. And then the moist and wet is just kind of general.
As the prongs get bigger, because obviously you don't want, if you're a farmer, you're not just going to touch the top of the dirt. So if the prongs get longer,
Yeah.
does it affect the measurement at all? Or?
I know it shouldn't.
So how deep will it go, just to where the prongs are at, or kind of is it
You
generally?
can shove this whole thing. It's all waterproof, so as deep as you want to go.
Second best quote of the night. Second best quote of the night. Okay. Wow, so intense.
One day could be in middle school.
Okay.
That's time.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
Thanks for that.
A fantastic job, you guys. Okay, so we're on the home stretch. 3 teams left, micromanage.
On the back, unplug the other one.
Team name?
Microman.
Microman.
So we started a project based off of some feedback that I've got from a coworker a long time ago around trying to manage smaller components that go into medical prosthetics. So what happened was his buddy was worked at a medical prosthetic company, and they went through huge litigation for assembling the wrong kit because of some surgical accident that happened. So millions of dollars was lost, and a system like what we built out hopefully would kind of recuperate, or at least help with the discovery process of where that kit has gone through in their facilities, to kind of relieve them a little bit of some of the liability factors. So what we were originally going to do was we're going to use RFID and Raspberry Pi, but rather that didn't work out so well. We swapped out the solution last minute for our phones, since we have NFC capable phones. And what we're able to do is basically assemble, we're going to do we spent about 14 hours trying to figure out what was wrong with Raspberry Pi before we ditched it and decided to go with the mobile app. So what we can do is basically, from our phones, I've got like a bin set up, and you can imagine that something like this would sit in a bin, and you'll get RFIDs that would go through, and I'll adjust that. You can get like real-time updates for you guys can scan too. So basically, these guys they're supposed to go real time out of here, in and out of here. Is it going? And essentially, you're supposed to be able to get an RFID scanner that sits in these bins, and you're going to get real-time push notifications all the way to some sort of monitoring system. Also, can tie into some alerting. Demos obviously failing pretty hard.
My scan.
Your scan. Okay, so there you go. So seeing things go in and out of inventory right from our cell phones. We had a whole area where we're going to manage categories and products, inventory, even do order processing, but because we spent so much time burning on the Raspberry Pi, we ended up having to go this route.
So when it scans it, does it take it out of inventory?
Yeah, so right now the mode works in, when the little mobile app has a couple of things. So you'll be able to adjust in, adjust out, and then you can also catalog. So if you're, like say shipping comes in and you're cataloging new serialized items, you can kind of go through, and if you go to the top, I'm on bin 2. And you can wipe out the serial number as an example. And then as I scan this guy, you should, if it's in. Or maybe you guys are able to scan it too. But at any rate, you can kind of see where that goes.
Yeah.
So this is for the assembly of prosthetics?
Yeah, so the assembly process, basically they've got titanium rods, titanium screws, and whatnot. These things can get